6 years. That's a long time to live in darkness. For 6 years, since the death of Chris Travis, I didn't care about living. I didn't care about myself, I didn't care about wrestling, and that kind of shows in my career. I was underused, underutilized, misused, whichever term you want to use. I wasn't given the spots that I knew I deserved. And it only took the lockdowns for me to realise that. The lockdowns were my first taste of hardcore wrestling earlier this year. It was right here in Sheffield, in this very warehouse, when I got slammed on this concrete. I nearly died, but I still got up. I drove my opponent through a set of doors, and I felt a sense of clarity wash over me at that moment. Someone with my wrestling lineage, my wrestling background, deserves better. But if it's blood that you want, then it's blood you're going to get. Hardcore wrestling, deathmatch wrestling. I didn't want to go down that route, but I kind of like it. So, tonight, I don't have an opponent, but I will be making an open challenge. Radu's rules. Come here. Come to Sheffield. I dare you.
What a challenger it is! Introducing from Newcastle upon Tyne, Big Lou Nixon!
You're right, he has messed up. Your mother messed up when the condom split. Fuck you. I don't even think I need a weapon to beat him. Oh! You've been standing there with a candlestick for like samurai boy. Let's go.
Radu's rules match, and the challenger is Rise Wrestling's Lou Nixon, and I am joined here on commentary by Rise's own Danny O'Doherty.
Lou Nixon coming all the way from Newcastle here to take Radu's open challenge, and he's hit him with a nut shot straight away. This is no rules. Radu's rules. Radu has been on a crusade going after the UK's top hardcore talents. Last time we saw him in the ring here at Spooky Slam, where he ended up challenging Michael Caden. Lived to regret, and here he is now with Lou Nixon standing across the ring from him.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, and here we go. And you see, the thing is, we're talking about Rise. Let's go. The atmosphere lifted here at PPW. We talk about Rise, but then also at PPW, Radu's been on a rampage. He's wanting hardcore wrestling. It's something that we can't really facilitate. So I'm quite glad that Lou Nixon's ended up coming down with a hell of a butterfly suplex.
That's the thing about Lou Nixon. Never overlook his wrestling ability.
No, I mean, from first-hand experience, I can tell you how good of a wrestler Lou Nixon is, but also a hell of a hardcore wrestler, really taking the hardcore wrestling world by storm over this last year and a bit.
A mixed martial arts specialist. We've seen him win his recent boxing fights. We've seen him win the Outlaw Cup last year. And this year he has been taking it to some of the world's best on the deathmatch scene. Yeah. But as you say, the rise of Radu Bulat here in PPW, up and coming.
Yeah, absolutely, that's the thing. Like Radu has been desperate, Danny, to get involved in this world of deathmatch wrestling. Probably from some of the success that Lou Nixon has had, and he just wants that. He needs that. He feels like he needs it in his life. Radu's talked quite extensively about how the fact that he has quite a traditional background in pro wrestling, and it's led to depression. It's led to him not feeling fulfilled in his life. And when he feels fulfilled is when he's hitting people with kendo sticks.
Well, that's the common theme amongst the deathmatch wrestlers in Rise.
This looks like Radu Bulat is in a heel hook, but reaching into this bag of plunder.
What are we going to see here? What has he brought with him in his bag of tricks?
Grabbing the beard of Lou Nixon there.
This is no rules.
What's that?
Oh, the staple gun! The staple gun to his forehead and then to his knee, by the looks of it, onto the thigh.
Unbelievable. It's jammed.
He's
Him
got
that
no
hard that
staples
it's
left,
jammed.
has he? There we go, the back of the neck. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'd have probably wanted to take it into my back rather than the back of my neck.
I don't think I'd want to take a staple gun anywhere, to be honest.
Oh, not at all. And we've got some blood here at PPW. Those staples cutting through Lou Nixon's skin. Double
I am
knees.
impressed here with Radu early on in this match. Taking control of Lou Nixon here.
I tell you what, Radu Bulat might be a confrontational man, but goddamn, look at his physique. Look at how big he is. And here we go. The rules of PPW out the window. No chairs in the ring. But here they are. Chairs in the ring destroyed.
You have to respect the confidence of Radu, though, to come out here and offer an open challenge with no rules, knowing that anyone could turn up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think part of him...
And look at those strikes there. That's what we see in the background of Lou Nixon coming into full effect now.
And he's a vicious striker as well. Lou
Is
Nixon puts the
Radu going
brakes
to
on there.
regret putting that chain to the corner? Lou send him out on the apron. Oh, and a rake to the eyes, and he's got the chair now. Different idea he's got planned, coming off the top. Oh, and an unprotected chair shot over the head of Lou Nixon.
And that wasn't just a chair shot. That was a chair shot coming off of the top rope. And Radu Bulat is a big man. He's a heavyweight. Look at his arms. There's some power that's coming into that chair shot. Just off the top. I'm surprised Lou's still with it.
Very impressed with Radu Bulat here. Now he's got a bacon tray. The pots and pans are coming out. Oh,
and
that was two at a time.
The problem with the baking trays, you can look at it and go, well, it's a baking tray. But when they get bent, when it bends, when it breaks, those sharp edges are dangerous. It's all dangerous. Hardcore wrestling is dangerous. And Radu Bulat wants to be a part of this world desperately.
Being on the receiving end of those bacon tray shots, you are seeing stars for a good 5 or 10 minutes afterwards.
A flash elbow there from Radu Bulat.
Lou Nixon looking a bit stunned on the ground, getting covered there. And Lou is looking for a bit of support here. His first time at the PPW facility in action for PPW. We have seen him here as part of Spooky Slam.
And it's great that Lou Nixon wants to come and get involved with PPW. I think it shows that the growth that we're going through when someone, a star like Lou Nixon, wants to get involved, he wants to be part of it. It's just growing and growing and growing.
And it says something about Radu Bulat. I mean, that means that on some level, Lou must respect Radu to come down here and actually take his challenge. Oh, look at that kendo stick shot to the gut. Lou Nixon probably wishing he didn't actually make the long journey this morning from Newcastle to come down here.
Do you know what, Danny? I don't know about that. I think Lou Nixon likes a fight. We've seen boxing, MMA, wrestling. He just wants to go. He lives for fighting. So I think he's actually enjoying this process now. He's enjoying the fight.
I've never seen anyone like Lou Nixon. He has got he is like a machine. It's very similar to the way Big F and Joe conducts himself, just non-stop, and they do never give in. They are like Terminators.
Absolutely. Do you know what? Now, I've never seen anybody like Radu. Someone that is so intense. Somebody that is so hell-bent on hurting people to the point where I've had to stop him at training multiple times to say, Radu, like, what are you doing? And I tell you what he's doing here. He's taking an elbow to the face. Takes a boot to the face as well.
But you can just see how focused Radu is. He never takes his eyes off Lou, but Lou Nixon there with those elbows in the corner.
Firing through deadly elbows.
Look at the energy still that Lou Nixon has after taking such a beating from Radu throughout the match.
A big forearm. And Radu likes these exchanges. He likes to fire in on him, but he's not getting a chance to get any shots in. Blocked and popped every time. Ducks that line.
Oh, we've seen Lou go for that many times. He's missed it here, though. What a knee strike.
A
Bringing
staple.
Lou Nixon to his knees.
A staple of wrestling for Radu Bulat.
What has he got planned with this kendo stick now?
This is something that Radu has done multiple times here at PPW. He's hooking him in for a sharpshooter. He's going to feed that kendo stick through.
Oh, never. Wait, this...
It's deadly. It's deadly.
For Lou Nixon, who heavily relies on his legs for those kicks, those strikes.
And can Lou Nixon make the ropes? Can he get to the rope?
Look at the pin.
Do rope breaks even count in this Radu rules match? There
Look
are
at the
no
pain on
rules.
Lou Nixon's face here. Excruciating. I can imagine he's reaching to the ropes, but that doesn't make a difference, as you say, Liam.
And again, Luca here, our referee, is unsure on what to do. Does he break it? Does he not break it? I think there, Radu was losing the grip. That was a long time to be in a submission. Usually they say it's about 5 seconds. It's about 5 seconds you've got to make a submission where they tap or they don't. After that point, and hang on a minute, hands on the referee.
Lou Nixon has got to be feeling it in that leg now. As you're saying, for how long he held on to that sharpshooter with the kendo stick, adding that extra pressure.
And Radu has lost it. He's been used to hitting people with that kendo stick in the sharpshooter. It's not paid off, and now that's it. And just stuff flying everywhere. More chairs being pulled into the ring.
Radu needs to keep his composure here because he has got Lou Nixon in a very compromised position there in the corner, and he's setting up these chairs with something in mind.
Setting up these chairs like a table. Rule number 4 on the PPW list of don't abuse the chairs. Don't set the chairs up like a table. And here we are. He's gone. He's leaving.
He's gone out the back doors.
But
This is going to give time for Lou Nixon to recover, though. This is a schoolboy error.
Yeah, exactly right, Danny. This is a long, long time that Lou Nixon is having to recover.
Radu needs to keep on top of Lou Nixon if he wants to have any chance of keeping Lou down. Because look, Lou now, he's getting to his feet in the corner now. He's starting to get some life back into him. What is Radu going to bring into the arena here with him?
What could it be? It could literally be anything. Knowing Radu, it could literally be anything. Here he is.
Oh, and here he is. He's coming out the curtain.
Come on, not the forks. Oh.
We had a little buffet on here before the show, and it looks like he's gone and stolen a few of the forks and made a little contraption.
Yeah, I did wonder, Danny. I was looking at it and I was going, why don't we have any forks? Like, I've been eating stuff with knives all day, and that's where all of his forks go.
There was plenty of spoons, plenty of knives, and now we know where the forks have gone to.
Just set up like a table. Like, this is exactly what I didn't want for these chairs. Unbelievable.
Lou Nixon has been on the receiving end of things like this before when we've got people like Carl Barmer making them sort of contraptions.
But that's the thing. He's managed to fight out of it. There was just too much time. Too much time.
Oh,
German suplex destroyed. There's a pin.
And that is it.
Free.
Your winner of Radu's opening challenge, coming all the way down from Newcastle upon Tyne. Let's hear it for Big Lou Nixon!